Hello everyone, welcome to the video tutorial series of the web development. I am your instructor Varsha Tak. Let's start our today's lecture. So in this video we will learn about the CSS box model. Okay, in this box model there are different properties are there, that is CSS padding, CSS border and CSS margin. So this we will see in the CSS box model, and then we will learn about the styling the links. How we can assign the different colors to the style when it is visited, when it is not visited, when it is active, etc. So that we will see in this video. Okay, so here you can see this image will illustrate the box model. So here first of all content is there. Okay, in this content, here the padding portion is there. So you have to specify the padding, and after that the border is there. Okay, and after that the margin is there. Okay, so if you will consider from the top, first is the margin, then border, then padding, and then content. Okay, so content have padding in between the border, and it has the margin from the its previous adjacent element, or you can say from the top window side. Okay, so this is what the box model. So in box model we have padding, border, and margin. Now let's see here the content. Here this is the padding top. Here this is padding right. This is padding bottom, and this is padding left. So you should have to assign this different padding value. If you want to assign it individually, then also it is fine. And if you want to assign same, then also it is fine. And if you will write the shortened property, then also you can do this. Same way here you have the border top. So if you want to assign the different property, for example, you want the top border as a dotted line, and bottom border as a solid. Okay, and right side border is a green in color, and the left side border is in yellow in color. So that thing also you can assign. So here these are the different property. Then we have the margin. So here margin top, margin right, margin bottom, and margin left is there. So this is what the CSS box model, so that you have to define for any content. So if any content is there, here you can see this is the content. Okay, here the padding is there, here the border is there, that is in the blue in color, and after that this margin is there, that is from the top side of your window. Okay. Now let's start with the CSS padding. The CSS padding properties defines the space between the element border and the element content. Okay, so here you can define like with this padding 10 pixel. So it will define the 10 pixel padding surrounding the your content, that is left, right, bottom, and top. So top, right, bottom, and left padding can be changed independently using the separate properties. So if you want to separate the different, if you want to assign the different padding properties for each and every side, so you can assign like padding top, padding right, padding bottom, padding left, etc. A shortened property also you can use. The shortened padding property can also be used to change all the padding at once. So here H4 you can see the padding, that is 10 pixel, 20 pixel, 30 pixel, and 40 pixel. So that will be assigned to the all sides. The CSS border property allows you to specify the style and color of the border. So if you want to specify the style and color of the border, so at the time you can use this border property. So border 1 pixel, solid, and red. So here this is the width of the border. Here this is the style for the border, solid, dotted, etc. And here this is the color of the border. So like this also you can assign this shortened property. The border style property specifies what kind of border to display. And here you can see the border style, that is a solid, border style that is a dotted, border style that is a double, etc. You can write. Then next is the border width. Okay, so the border width property is used to set the width of the border. You can write in the pixel. Okay, so border width 7 pixel, 10 pixel, that you can write. Then next one is the border color. The border color property is used to set the color of the border. Okay, so border colors can be any color defined by the RGB. You can write the hash code, or you can write the color name directly. So here you can see the border color is red. The top, right, bottom, and left border can be changed independently using the separate property. So border top is equal to 1 pixel solid red. Okay, so that means the first will define the width of the border, then this define the style, and this define the color. So like this way, shortened property also you can write. Then next one is the CSS margin. Okay, so here in the CSS margin properties defines the space around the element. Okay, so this defined CSS padding defined the space around the content. CSS margin defined the space around the element. So here you can see the margin 10 pixels. Okay, the top right, bottom and left margin can be changed independently using the separate property, or you can write the shortened property, then first will be considered top, next will be considered right, then next will be considered bottom, and next will be considered left. So margin top is equal to 10 pixel, margin right is equal to 20 pixel, margin bottom is equal to 30 pixel, and margin left is equal to 40 pixel. A shortened margin property can also be used to change the all margins at once. So here you can see the margin 10 pixel, 20 pixel, 30 pixel and the 40 pixel that you can write the shortened property for the CSS box model. Now let's see the practical related to this CSS box model, then we will continue. So here you can see these are the different CSS properties. Okay, CSS box model properties are there. Now here you can see what we have done. Okay, so here you can see first we have defined, if you understand this properly, you should have to define one div tag so that you will understand this in proper way. So here you can see I have defined one division tag, div tag, in which I have written this content, that is this is padding example and that is contain padding. Okay, so here just I have written this text in it, and so it will be easy for you to understand this. So whenever you are going to define such type of division tag, first of all you should have to assign height and width to that particular div. So I have assigned the height of that particular div tag, that is a 50 pixel, and width is equal to 500 pixel. First of all, just remove all these things, so you will have the better idea about this. See over here, just I am saving this document, I am executing this. See over here, just a second. Okay, so this is padding example. I have removed the color also, that's why it is not showing the division differently. So let's just background color is blue. Okay, so just save this, so you will have the better idea about this. Now see here. Okay, so this is your division. Right now we don't have applied anything in this. So that's why what will happen, there is no any padding is there. So this is our content. Okay, so this is our content, and here you can see in this content we have not provided any padding properties there. Here this is the margin value. From this window point, this is the margin value that also we have not specified yet. Okay, so now let's understand this all the properties. So just do the control Z. So here you can see till now you have understood background color blue, then padding is equal to 10 pixel. After that, just do this, check this padding is equal to 10 pixel. Okay, so just save this and again execute this. So what will happen? Let's see. See over here. First, it is like this way because padding is not applied. Now the padding is applied. Sorry, padding is applied. So here you can see the difference between this and this two. Got it? Difference between this, here the 10 pixel padding is applied from this left side and from this right side. Sorry, from this top side. Here our content is very less. That's why you are not able to see it that is applied over this bottom side and this left side. Let's check it. Just increase the content. So this is a padding example. See, I'm just copying this. Got it? Now execute this, so you will have the better idea about all sides of padding. See here, exactly 10 pixel padding is there. Got it? Now this is the outside of this division. Why? Because we just have provided its height as a 50 pixel, that's why. So just remove this one line and just refresh it. Got it? So now we will have the better idea. Exact 10 pixel padding is there. Now suppose I am increasing the padding value. So see over here, what will happen? Check it. Got it? 20 pixel padding is there. Now clear about the padding. Okay. Now okay, see here, this all the properties that we have removed. Okay, so here now see here, I have specified the border style solid. Okay, so border style solid, border width 2 pixel and border color red. I have defined it separately. You can define in a single line also, that is 1 pixel solid and red. So that will be the border style in one single line. Okay, and I have defined this top border separately, that is a border top 5 pixel dotted yellow. Okay, so here top border will be different. Right now just remove this. So first see the output of this, so you will have the better idea about this. See here, this is the solid red border is there and its size we have defined, that is 2 pixel. Just increase the size. Suppose I am increasing to 10 pixel. So see the output now. Just refresh it. See over here. Got it? So like this way you can assign the border property separately, or you can assign the same value, same property in a single line, that border is equal to 1 pixel solid, this color, etc. Okay, now, so this is all about the padding property that we have learned. Okay, now suppose I want to assign this, now I want to assign the different border for the top side only. Okay, so just a second. Okay, so for the border top, just top border, I want the different in style. So that is a 5 pixel dotted yellow. So rest of the border will be in the red color with the 7 pixel and with the solid style. And just the top border will be 5 pixel dotted and yellow. So let's see the output of this. See here. This 3 will be same and this will be override with this style, because we have specified specific style, that's why. Okay, so here you can see the top border with this dotted yellow line. Now this is all about the padding, that padding and border that we have learned. And now the last padding box model property is the margin. So let's see about the margin. Here you can see this is the by default margin is there. This is after the division, after the H2 type division is there. So it has its relative layout. Here you can see after the H2. Now let's change the margin of this division tag. So here you can see margin left is equal to 30 pixel and 20 pixel. In this smaller value you will not have any idea. Suppose I am increasing the margin, that is 100 pixel, and the top margin, that is 200 pixel. Now this will be affected with reference to the this browser window. Okay, so let's see. Just execute this spectacle. Got it? This is what and this is what. That value we have specified in this, you can see. The margin top is 200 pixel and margin left is the 100 pixel. Got it? So here you can see this is the 200 pixel, this is 100 pixel. Now suppose I am changing just to the 10 pixel and just to the 20 pixel, what will be the output of this? So let's see. Got it? So just minor change is there. Got it? So like this way, you can change the margin, you can change the padding, you can change the border. So that is what the CSS box model. In CSS box model, these three things are there: padding, margin, and border. Okay. Now let's learn about the CSS styling links. Okay, so here anchor link states are there. The four different link states are there, which are a link that is a normal link or unvisited link. So you can define that with a link that is a colon link. So that is what the normal link. Here you can specify the defined color. So that is for the unvisited link. And next state is the visited link. So if the link is visited, its color should be changed. So for that, suppose we have defined the text decoration none. That means the no line will be, no underline will be there, or you can define the color also. That is also fine. Okay, then third one is the hover. So whenever you are just hovering the mouse on it, so a link will change the color. So that is the hover class. So here suppose I have specified this color. So whenever you are going to hover the mouse on that particular link, so its color will be changed. And the fourth state is what? Active link. So whenever you will just click on that particular link and you will hold on it, so its color will be changed. Okay, so that is the active link class. So a link that is a moment when it is clicked, so it have the different color. So let's see all these different types of link state. So let's see this. Here you can see these are the different link state that we have defined. Link that this normal color whenever it is a hover, whenever it is active. So what will be the output of this? Here you can see the hypertext reference. We have defined one a link. So anchor text. So in which I have defined the hypertext reference, that is CSS list.html, and this is a link. Okay, so this whenever you will click on this, it will have the different colors. So here you can see just execute this spectacle and you have to define this in the style form, and again we have defined the internal style for this. And this is the pseudo classes, that is the by default pseudo classes that you have to use. Now here it is not every time possible that whatever the class that whatever the color that you have defined over here, that is will be there in the same output, because it always depends on the rendering engine how it's rendered all these things. So just see the output of this. So you can see by default it is the blue in color. Okay, and whenever I am hovering the mouse, it will just in the yellow color, and whenever I am clicking it, it has the green color. So that we have defined, see, active link color. Okay, and when it will open such documents that we have defined already. Okay, so these are the different link states are that you can define. Okay, so let's see. Now let's define for the visited color. So suppose I am defining it a colon visited. Okay, so in which I am defining the color for that, that is color. Suppose I am defining it aqua. Okay, so what will happen? This link is already visited. We have executed this spectacle. So maybe the output will be showing that is aqua color link. So let's see. See here, this is in the aqua color because we have visited this link again. So here you can see this is already in there in the aqua color. Why? Because it is already visited link, that's why. Okay, so in this video we have learned about the box model which contain the CSS padding. Then we have learned about the CSS border. Then we have learned about the CSS margin. Okay, so CSS box model contain the padding, border and margin. So these three things you have to style whenever you are going to define the perfect CSS model. And then we have learned about the styling the links. Okay, for the visited class, hover class, and activated link, etc. So this is all about this lecture. Remaining interesting topic we will cover in the next lecture. Thank you for watching. We will meet in the next lecture. Thank you.